All right, we're still recording. All right. Oh, hit my knee. Sorry. Ouch. Ouch.
Man down.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm Randy.
I'm Colleen.
Sorry. Hey, everybody. I'm Randy.
And I'm Colleen.
Welcome to Madison County Live. This is something new we're trying. We're trying it out and see how it works. And I guess I should probably roll the open now.
Yes, roll it.
All right. Roll the open.
You're watching Madison County Live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Colleen,
Yes.
welcome.
Welcome.
So, how was your week?
My week was fantastic. Arctic.
It was very arctic.
Arctic. I am a seasonal girl, but I have to tell you, this week,
I don't like the cold at all. I do not like the cold at all.
at all?
No.
Not at all.
No. If I'm not snow skiing or building a snowman, I really have no purpose.
Yes.
For I have no purpose for cold, snow, or anything.
Okay. All right.
I don't like it. Do you like it at all? Now, but you used to figure skate.
I did.
Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
So, probably always cold?
Always cold. If you touch my hands are always cold. I always have a little bit of chill. Obviously, if you're a skater, you're always cold.
Cold hands, warm heart.
There you go.
That's what I always heard.
But day to day,
Day to day.
I like the warmth.
The warmth.
I'm a summer girl.
Well, I like the warmth of Purdy's coffee. I went
Purdy's.
down and got us some coffee.
Thank you, Purdy's Coffee. Not only does it taste delicious, but
It
you talk
is.
about warmth.
It is warmth.
When you're
It's very
there,
good.
do you just want to take a nap?
Yes. Yes.
I want to just cuddle
I told
up.
Kara she should have more. Kara, she should have more couches.
Yes.
I think that would be great.
That would be dangerous. You would find us
And then
asleep.
she told me no. That would be bad for me because I would just sleep all the time with the coffee.
In and out. In and out.
That would happen. But it is supposed to warm up
It is.
this coming week.
It is.
I think Sunday is 60. 62 on Monday, something crazy like that.
I know.
That's
I know.
absolutely ridiculous.
That swing. That
But it's
swing in
Kentucky.
temperature.
It's
It's Kentucky. It's
It is
February in Kentucky.
And then the bottom's going to drop out again. So, what topics do we have to talk about today?
Well,
I've got my list.
I was going to say, I think that
I've got my list.
Randy's.
I made a list.
I'm a lister as well, but Randy.
I know. I had a list. Otherwise, I'm off track
He does.
very quickly because I focus on squirrel. So, the state police had their graduation this week. I saw that.
So how many?
They had 35 graduate from the academy, I read, and I think that brings the total for the KSP for the state, I want to say 809 or 810, I read.
Wow, that's great.
That's a lot because Kentucky has, 120 counties? 120 counties, I think.
And do you not think, I think we have, we are blessed in this state, blessed in this state with the number of folks that put their life on the line every single day.
Yep.
And not only do that, but the programming and working with our youth. And it's just,
I couldn't do it.
No.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't last very long.
Well,
Thank
you,
I'm not
KSP.
that. Yes.
Yes,
All
thank
first
you.
responders.
All first responders.
I just couldn't. I could be a firefighter. I wish I kind of had gone and done the firefighter thing.
Well, maybe you could
But
do, what if...
Am I too old?
No.
No? I thought there's an age limit.
Well, but maybe, I think the training at the EKU fire safety, maybe we could do a little boot camp at that.
Oh, that'd be
Rand,
nice.
You could be a
I could be a firefighter for a day.
That's
hey,
right.
Corey Lewis, how could you sign me up? Let's sign me up for that.
Firefighter for a day.
Corey's with the Richmond Fire Department.
I know.
Corey. Yeah.
I know.
He's the do they call them PIOs? They're the PIOs.
I do.
It's Public
Okay.
Information Officer, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, for Corey. So, Hey, that would be fun for a day.
We're going to make Randy a firefighter.
Just a day. Just a day.
That's it.
And I've got to use the hose a lot.
Right, but not on an actual call.
Can I aim it at people?
No.
Knock people down with it?
Believe there.
See, that's what, talking about first responders, you hear that?
Yes, yes.
Right outside your door.
Right outside my door.
Why don't you talk a little bit about Twine? What exactly is Twine, and where are you located?
We are located at 104 South 3rd Street, so right off of Main.
Right.
Right off of Main. We
Right.
see Sing Tower right there.
Yes, right on the corner.
Right there.
Right.
Twine is, we say that we're a lifestyle boutique, but this is what I'm going to really say about Twine. This is why we're here and why you're here, Randy.
Yes.
Twine is a place to relax and unwind. That is the whole. Are you feeling relaxed?
Yes. Do you have couches?
I
Do
do.
you have couches? Can you rest on the couches?
You can.
Can you hide out through the daytime?
You can, because there are
Okay.
always a lot of pillows. In fact, Kara Purdy sometimes will take a moment to relax and unwind at Twine.
Really?
And that's where we sit.
How long do you give them?
Oh, it's, 5 minutes max.
Oh, 5 minutes, that's it? A power nap? A power nap takes at least 15.
A power.
It'd be bad for customers.
It would be a
Who's this-
little uncomfortable.
Who's that in the back? It's Randy.
That's right.
It's Randy.
No, Twine, we are a place to
Well,
relax
that's what I
and
thought.
unwind.
It's always very homey.
It's very homey. We
and,
are.
and in England, I watch some of those BBB shows.
Yes.
BBC shows.
Yes.
They don't say homey.
They don't say homey.
No, they say homely. And every time I hear homely, I go, "Was that bad?" And then I
research
finally
this.
figured it out. Those BBC shows, and they go,
Yes.
"Oh, it's just very homely," and I go, "Homely? I think it looks great." And my wife finally said, "I think they mean homey."
That's
I think that's the English
A
call
different
that. It's a different
interpretation.
interpretation of comfortable feeling,
Yes.
I guess.
Well, I hope that Twine is not homely.
No, I'm just saying, if you were England, it would be
But
homely. It would be homely.
That's right.
All right, so we also want to mention a great sponsor, King Real Estate, Steve and Marianne King. I call them the King team.
The King team.
The King
I
team.
love
So real estate wise, I think Steve said he sold almost $6 million last year.
it. Wow.
So pretty impressive.
King team.
Check them out, the King team. I'll put the logo at the bottom. Century 21. They've redesigned their logo a little
Super.
bit. So real estate requirements. Steve and Marianne. The King team.
The King
and
team.
we'll have them on, and I think Steve is going to come on and talk to you a little bit about interior design
Oh,
and real
good.
estate, because you do a little bit of that,
I
right?
do.
Okay,
I do.
good.
In fact,
That's what I thought.
when we started this morning,
Yes.
we were doing some color consults here
I
at
was
Twine.
early.
So that you were
Right.
early.
I was
Randy was 30 minutes.
Mhm.
30 minutes.
Was that 30 minutes early?
You were.
Somebody has set this up. It doesn't just grow out of the ground.
It doesn't just appear.
We should build a studio in the back.
We should.
Just leave it.
We should.
That would be awesome.
We should.
Big game coming up.
Yes.
Who's playing, Colleen?
The Patriots and the Rams,
How
sir.
do you, man, you stay on
I
top
do
of it, don't you?
stay on top of it. I am. I'm your girl.
Is that the LA Rams? It is, isn't it? The LA Rams.
So, we had this discussion earlier. I'm just, Randy, he's trying so hard to hold back on this.
Mm-mm,
He is.
mm-mm.
He's trying so
I'm
hard
not
to
saying
hold
a
back.
word.
I had a moment a few minutes ago before we joined you all, and I had a brief moment where I could not remember the team that was
That was
playing
playing
against.
in the Super Bowl?
Yes,
The Patriots.
I did. And so we discussed this for a brief moment, and I think that it is killing Randy that he was not able to share that with you.
No,
So, but
that's fine. I was perfectly okay with that. You divulged it. You opened the door
I
and
did.
walked right through
I
it.
did.
So I didn't have anything to do with it. You
But we
did
know
it.
Randy's teams.
You did it.
We
Yeah,
know
my team's the Cowboys, so
he's
I could care
Cowboys.
less.
That's
I mean, really. But I mean, Tom Brady is a good quarterback. He's an excellent quarterback.
Yes.
Probably the best quarterback ever after Troy Aikman or Roger Staubach. I'm sure I'll hear from Michael Watkins on that.
I know what's happening right now.
But the sports show on Monday night, you get the sports stuff from
Yes.
Michael Watkins and Samantha Burford, because it's not here.
It's not here.
No, it's not here. We just hit the highlights.
Right, there is a game.
Yeah, there is a game. Super Bowl, Sunday night. Get your wings, go someplace and watch it. It's
About
fun.
the food.
And it is
right?
about the food. For me, it's about the
I
food.
think we're gonna
Since the Cowboys are not in it, I'm not interested.
I think
Talking about food.
Talking about food.
I tried to find soup yesterday.
Tried to find soup.
Recommendation for soup. I got lots of good comments.
No soup for you?
Well, no, I did have soup. Somebody did say something about no soup for you, which comes from what?
From Seinfeld.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yes,
everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that.
And then I ended up going to Better Burgers and More, and I had chili and grilled cheese. And then I started getting comments. I guess I should have put it on there sooner because I was hungry. And I didn't wait long enough to get the responses a lot. You said
How long did you
said meeples.
Yes.
Four Sisters has soup.
Purdy's.
Purdy's has soup. Somebody named a place in Berea Nirvana Noodles.
Noodle Nirvana.
Oh, Noodle Nirvanas. So
We need to take Randy on a field trip.
yeah, because I don't go to Berea. I go to Papalino's. I went to Papalino's a couple weeks ago. Got taken out for my birthday, which lasted the whole like a week and a half.
I was going to say it was a week.
At least a week and a half.
I'm going to vouch.
At least
it was,
a week and a half.
It was.
It was at least a week and a half.
Every day,
Yep,
Randy
yep,
was celebrating.
Yep. Somebody took
Go
me out to
for it.
lunch I think almost every day.
Almost every day.
And it was pretty nice. So soup wise, any place else that has soup? Somebody had mentioned Frisch's has soup, which I know. But I like the homemade soup.
Homemade. Well, yes, the homemade. I think homemade is always better.
I think it's always better.
Especially, I mean, when
I like the. And then you had who else mentioned soup? Who else had? Oh, Panera has soup. And then somebody mentioned shoot over there, Richmond Center. Culver's has soup.
Really?
That's what somebody said.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what somebody said. And then of course a friend of mine, Smart Alec, responded, told me where the soup aisle was at Walmart and Kroger. Well, I know that.
I think I know which one told you.
I know that.
No,
but-
homemade.
Yeah, I like homemade soup.
Homemade soup. We do a lot of soups at our
Yeah,
house.
and I like chicken and rice. Me and my wife made, or I did. She doesn't like rice in her chicken noodle soup, but I like to put rice in my chicken noodle soup. Homemade chicken noodle soup. Crock pot, very easy to do.
Yes.
So.
I love it.
And
So I think people should continue
yeah,
to send
continue.
us.
Now
send us your
wings,
soup.
wings for Super Bowl. Where do you get wings for Super Bowls? Buffalo Wild Wings. Sonny's has good wings. Domino's has good wings.
Really, I didn't know.
Yeah, I like chicken wings from Domino's. Sidelines has good wings. I like their naked wings a lot. As you'll see, I check in there a lot. You want to
I
talk about
did.
that?
Well, you know,
What did you notice about me,
this
Colleen?
is what I noticed about Randy's week. Because I am, and I don't know about you guys, I would love your input on this, but I am not.
Respond below.
Respond below. Click, click, click.
If it's bad, private message. Don't put that on Facebook.
It's comments and reviews on this show.
Don't make us delete it. Don't make us delete it.
Oh, no, please
Okay,
don't
please
do
don't.
that.
We don't want. This is not that kind of show.
No, this is not that kind of show. But I have tried to be, over the past couple of years, very mindful and very intentional of my time on social media. So I'm not one of these folks that always has my phone in my hand. I'm not always going through. I personally am not. And
Is that slanted toward me? At all?
no,
Okay.
not at all. Not at all, because we all have our own thing. But that was one of my goals. And so I only check
Right.
my social media certain times of the day.
Right.
Right, pretty systematic about that.
What times are those? So I know when to post. Or is it random?
Randy wants to know when it's eating time, because what I noticed last week is that every day last week that I checked my social media, except for the end, and I'll talk about that, but every time
Right.
Randy was eating. Every time.
People have to eat.
I know. And I think what I concluded was that there is breakfast, snack, lunch, snack,
True.
dinner.
I'll just, yeah.
Yeah, but then also you are working out quite
That's true.
a bit.
That's true.
The wind sprints.
I do the
at
wind, hashtag wind
bay.
sprints. I do it at the bay a lot.
Yes, so
And-
that is happening quite a
And
bit.
if you see me, you won't see me long because it's been cold. So
well, and you're sprinting.
I do. You.
I mean, it'll be a streak.
I'm like a blur.
It's just.
I mean, anybody wants to race me in a 50-yard dash, I'm in. If it's beyond that, probably it's going to be a
think we
little
might
rough.
need to go on
I'm not a
location for
runner.
that.
I'm not a runner, so I've cut my walk down a lot. But I try to watch what I eat. and-
No, I really commend you.
Yeah. So
Obviously, you need a lot of fuel
yes.
to
Yep.
sprint
Yep.
at the pace at
I
which
do.
you're sprinting.
I do. And it's So are you making fun of me for checking
No,
in?
not at all.
I mean,
I
my
love
wife
it.
makes fun of me a lot for checking in. Why are you checking in?
It really, I loved it. I enjoyed it. First of all, it gave everyone a really clear idea of what Randy's days were looking like. And so
I don't take a picture of my food a lot, though.
You don't.
So that's
It's
good.
just always work. Yeah, checking is great, right?
I mean, I like checking in.
I love checking in, especially when it's
locally
local
owned,
businesses.
local. Now, my favorite, I have to admit, even though they're national, I mean, Cracker Barrel ranks right up there. I do like my Cracker Barrel.
What did you get at Cracker Barrel?
I always get, my wife can respond, I always get the same thing at Cracker Barrel.
What is it?
It's the blackened catfish.
Really?
Yeah. With fried okra. And I'll probably have broccoli with it. Sometimes baked potato, lots of butter and sour cream. And a salad.
And a salad.
But it's usually, I don't think I've got anything else at Cracker Barrel.
That's the only thing.
We go on vacation and the kids would go, where do you want to eat? Where do you want to eat? How about that Cracker Barrel?
How about it?
We are not eating at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Why not? Then don't ask me. Don't ask me where I want to eat. Now I want to eat someplace different, but I do like.
Especially when you're on vacation.
I am partial to Cracker Barrel. I do like the wings at Sidelines.
Wings at Sidelines are good too.
I do that a lot. But
and the veggie pizza. I have told several folks the veggie pizza
Yeah.
at Sidelines is excellent.
It is nice too. The veggie pizza at Gillum's I ate there last night.
That we saw. That was last night.
Yeah, that was last night.
If you want to follow Randy, you will
follow
know
me,
that
and I try to eat at different spots, but I'll get in a mood where I'll go just to one certain spot.
Stuart and I do that. Yes, we do that sometimes.
Yeah, I try to get out of that habit, but I do like that. Also, where do you like to eat?
Oh gosh.
Should we make a list? How much time we got?
How much time do we have? No.
What's your top three?
Oh God! Oh no, I couldn't do top three. I could not do top three because I think there are some fantastic.
I know, they are.
So many delicious, locally owned restaurants here.
Yep.
So. No, I can't even. It would have to be a top 10.
Top 10. And Tila's open downtown Richmond.
Tila's open.
I haven't been there yet.
Yes.
That's on my
you
list.
have to go.
That's on
You
my list.
have to go. The
It's on my
food
list.
is delicious. It's on your list. We're going to add it to this week.
Yes.
You
okay.
need to
I will
go.
add it. I will go there. Tila's. I will go there one day this week, and I will try it. Do they have soup?
I think they might.
Okay.
I've got
I've been
it.
on this thing with soup. Do you have a menu?
I have a menu.
Okay.
I eat soup probably 5 to 6 days a week.
Yeah, I like soup, especially in the wintertime. I'm a big chili guy. I'll just go.
Do you make chili?
My wife makes really, really good chili, but when I want chili quick, generally what I'll do is I'll just swing through Wendy's.
Oh,
it's simple.
It's good.
It's simple.
It
We'll
is
just swing through there and I'll get chili.
Yes.
That's usually.
And
what
it's
I do.
healthy. It's
It
not.
is healthy.
When you look on their menu, it's one of their better.
Yeah, I
we
think
do
so.
chili and side salads and.
Yeah, and then if I just want carbs, I'll swing through and just get the breadsticks at Facilities.
Can you just order breadsticks?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it's 6, 8, or 12. I think you can get as many as. I think you can get as less as 3, and you just swing through there and just I didn't know you could do that until a friend of mine told me that. I said, "Really? You just get breadsticks?"
Interesting.
I mean, when I was at Eastern, I lived on Little Caesars breadsticks. They introduced
good.
Caesars at the
Crazy
Powell Building. Yeah,
sauce.
and that was at the that's pretty much all we ate. That and ramen noodles.
Do you know who in my ramen noodles?
Yeah.
The individual that loves crazy sauce, loves the whole fragrance of that, and I guess the Zap Packs is our dog.
Really?
Yes. If
You
you
love
bring
that
in a
stuff.
Little Caesar pizza or a Zap Pack or the crazy sauce, she
Goes crazy.
She goes crazy. She always knows.
Always
That's
knows
the only
that.
thing I know.
Wow.
So there you go, Little Caesars.
Okay,
Pizza
Little Caesars
sauce.
$5 pizza. You can't beat it. I mean, really? For the price?
You can't, but I got to
For
tell
$5?
you, I much prefer the other pizzas
Well,
that we
Hunt
discussed
Brothers?
earlier.
Hunt Brothers? Out at
That,
Bobby's?
yeah, Bobby.
At
Stuart
Bobby's?
used to.
Hunt Brothers?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about it.
He would grab that every once in a while.
I've heard a lot about
He's a pretty healthy eater though.
Is he?
So
Does
he
he like that?
is. He is. And he makes the best chili. He's a great cook.
Does he work out a lot? Of course, I guess he traipes and stuff. What does Stuart actually do? He's a
Where's
surveyor,
Waldo?
sort of like Daniel Boone, I guess.
He is. He is
Was
like
Daniel Boone a
he's
surveyor?
Daniel. Well,
Yeah.
George Washington.
Yes.
There have been many. Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
Many.
He was a surveyor?
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not know that.
I know.
Sure, we need to have Stuart on the show.
We are. We're gonna.
And say, Stuart, what exactly do you do?
That would be terrible.
We never see you. Well, we don't see you
Stuart
on
would probably
pictures.
request-
Is he on social media?
Well,
I see him in
here's
your
what I
posts,
say. Yes,
but I don't see him making posts.
he does not. That is
Okay,
correct. So
all right.
Stuart is on social media. If you ever see him post something, someone has probably stolen his phone.
Okay,
Right,
hacked
so
it.
it's
And
hacked.
hacked it. Okay,
it's hacked
okay.
his phone, but he
All
is
right.
there, and you'll see our family pictures and what we do there. Stuart is
I
off
often
and
wonder,
running all. He is a busy
I think I've
man.
only seen him once.
You've only seen him once.
Have I been? I think I've only been introduced to him once. He must work all the time.
He does. He
Where
works
did I
all
see
the
him?
time.
It might have been here.
Maybe. Or
I think
events.
so.
He does a lot of community events.
Yeah.
Well, we'll interview him, but I'll let
Yeah, let's
Randy do
interview
it.
him.
He would be terrified if I interviewed him.
Really?
But no,
Well, I think
Stuart
it'd be fun
is-
then.
it would be
See,
fun.
that'd make a good show.
Yes, everyone's like, who's Stuart Smith? Stuart is the Madison County surveyor.
Yes.
We'll get to that. He is the Madison County
Yes,
surveyor.
yes.
He's a surveyor and engineer by trade. Does a lot of wonderful development and
A lot of
plans
surveying.
and a lot of engineering.
February, and I promised I was going to bring that
Bring
Connections book for Black History Month.
Oh,
For
did
February.
you forget?
I forgot it.
Well, maybe we can talk about that next
Well,
week.
we can't talk about that next week. But if
Okay.
you want the book, I shot some segments with Samantha Burford regarding Black history in Richmond and Madison County. There's 4. I think the first one aired Thursday night. They have a book at Richmond Tourism on Main Street now called Connections, and it has all about Black history in Richmond and Madison County,
That's
which is really cool.
It is.
Really cool. I meant to bring that book to say to I forgot it.
I know.
It was downstairs in my edit bay, and I didn't go down there
And
this
you
morning,
didn't.
and totally out of my mind. I was too busy getting ready for this, getting the equipment together, and
Being 30
and,
minutes early.
Yeah, and then 30 minutes early, and still forgot the Connections book. And you know what? It was in my list, but I didn't check my list before I left
you
the
had
house.
talked about that
I
several
know
times.
I had talked about that.
That's
but
okay.
anyway.
But if folks want a copy, because I want a copy
If they
of the
want a
book.
copy of the book, you just go down to Richmond Tourism
Okay.
office, ask Lori, say, "Can I have a copy of that Connections book?" She's fantastic.
Lori,
Lori,
Lori.
she is a helper. Lori is fantastic.
they do not come any better.
Nope.
They
No.
absolutely do not come any
I
better.
taught her everything. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That was Gerald.
I would,
That was Gerald.
you know, I will say, first of all, when Lori views this, but no, Lori could run circles around
She's everywhere.
each of us.
She
She
just
is
goes
everywhere.
and goes and goes.
She is the most knowledgeable person
Of everything.
of every, I
Thing
mean,
Richmond.
everything.
She's kind of like the Energizer bunny for tourism in
She
the
is.
state. I mean, really. I mean,
She
she
is.
goes all the time.
But she is a wealth of knowledge,
Yep.
and if you have not met her in person,
Yes.
go introduce you. Grab a book and introduce you in person. She is the warmest,
Yep.
kindest,
Very-
most
yep.
southern
Yes.
lady.
Yes.
They don't come any better. We are very, very lucky to
Were-
have her.
Were you down here when she dressed up as the queen last year?
I was.
What was that for? I don't even remember.
Was the queen was
Somebody
coming?
getting married?
I
Was
can't
the
remember
Queen
why we
visiting
did it. Why
the
she
United
did it
States
last
for some
year?
reason?
Yes, I can't remember. I think that she's done it a couple
Very
of
few
times.
people would do that.
Very few people. But I
It
do
was
know that it was so realistic.
Oh, she
that
was just-
some folks were actually. Did you know that?
No. What? Tell me.
It was-
Some folks were fooled.
It was so realistic.
Oh,
that
no.
some folks were fooled.
That's
and
fantastic,
They were
Lori.
posting that the queen
I was in Richmond?
was in Richmond.
Oh, dear. I didn't hear that. Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
I am not on social media enough. I need to be on more. I've totally
Well,
missed
because
it.
you're so busy eating.
I guess so. Maybe. I did not know that. Are you serious?
I promise you. Yes.
Oh, my
It was
word.
wonderful. I
That's
saw it
fantastic.
and I
That
sent her
is
a message and I said I just
absolutely
wanted to let
fantastic.
you know that there are actually some folks downtown that think
That-
so highlight,
That's funny.
love her.
Okay. Events coming up.
Events.
So you've got your iPad.
I do.
And what we're going to do is basically, we're going to tell you about some events coming
Super.
up. Some good stuff in Richmond. In Madison County, really. And Colleen's got her fancy iPad
I
here.
do.
And really go down the list.
Randy, do you think? I think about this all the time. Talk about the size of Madison County, the folks in Madison County. I think there's no greater place to live.
It's the county with 2 cities.
It is. It is. And I absolutely adore Madison County. Do you know what I like most about it? I like the fact that there are so many different groups and organizations
Yes.
and businesses that not only focus on what they do, but they do so
Right.
much outside of
Right.
the community.
They
And
do.
so when you go through these events, every week, and I know we get notifications.
Oh, yeah.
There's always something that you can plug into.
There's always something new. I'm going to the
Always.
Fort Boone's World
Are you?
Saturday night, the last 2 Saturdays in February. We're going to see Maggie Delaney, the indentured servant, and we're
Yes.
going to see George Rogers Clark, I think. So
I
we're
love
going to go
that.
2 Saturday nights.
So
I think it's all booked.
the George
I think
Rogers
now.
Clark, his family,
She's a surveyor.
Locust Grove. Was he a surveyor? No, he was actually not.
Okay.
I
didn't.
see, I've got my list.
I know, okay.
But growing up in Louisville, so Locust Grove Historic Home was in my backyard.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Locust Grove
Yes.
is in my backyard. And
That's
so
right.
that is where George Rogers Clark
Right,
and his family
right.
were buried. And Civil War reenactments would happen.
Would happen.
And so, a few
Yeah.
weekends a year, there would be cannons and horsemen and everything.
Because Clark,
Yes.
Lewis and Clark,
Yes.
they actually went through Louisville, and they were related. Is that correct?
Yes, they were
They
related.
were. That's what I thought.
Mhm,
Cousins.
They were related. Oh, gosh.
Brothers, were they?
No.
No cousins.
Gosh.
I can't remember.
I know.
Lori would know.
Lori.
Comment in the section. Lori would know. I know there's a relation there. I did
There
a video
is.
on it, but I'm not sure exactly.
There is, and we'll
exactly
have to
what
go
it is.
back. I'll have to
Okay.
go back to my Locust Grove roots, and we'll
I'm sorry,
get
I
that
digress.
information for you. So
what do you got coming up?
What's going on this week?
What do you got coming up?
We have the State of the City address,
Okay.
which is coming up on February 7th.
Which is our new mayor,
It is our new mayor.
Dr. Robert Bly.
Yes,
He's fantastic,
he is.
and I had him read the Christmas story. Have you seen that on Madison County Line? I did that a couple years ago, and I re-aired it last year, and this year too, I think.
There is something about his voice that is so soothing.
I know.
When he does a benediction,
Mm-hmm.
which he is so good at,
He's so good at it.
he
I would
just,
love to have that voice.
That voice, and
He should do some voiceovers for
he should.
Madison County Live.
He should.
You're watching Madison County Live with
It's so-
Colleen and the other guy.
Reverend Blythe,
Okay, I'm
please
sorry.
come. Please come help
So
us.
comment if you want to do that.
That's right.
Our budget's very small.
When you're not busy being mayor.
Exactly. Yeah, when you're not busy doing the mayor thing.
Mayor
Comment. So when is that?
It is wonderful.
When
so
is the city,
that,
State
that
of the City
is
address?
8 a.m. at the Perkins
At the
building.
Perkins
Okay,
building.
Perkins
Nice.
building,
Do you have to sign up
yes.
for that?
I believe you do. I think you do have to register for
Okay.
that. and I'm
Is that the
assuming it's
Richmond
through
Chamber of Commerce, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now I think they always have like a good breakfast and everything, don't they?
If you go to, yes, so if you click on the Facebook page where this event is popped up, all
Yeah.
the details will be there. You'll be able to register.
Mindy
That's
buy
it.
you breakfast? No. Jerry buy you breakfast? No. Shh. Better be quiet. I'm sorry.
So
I
I always,
ramble. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Mayor Blythe,
Whatever pops in mind.
if you are not busy
Whatever pops in mind.
next week. I love going to the State of the Dress because you get such a great perspective
Yes.
of what's happening
going
and the
on,
goal
right,
setting, and I'm
right.
big into goals, so that's
Yep.
wonderful. Okay, then the annual we're chili. We were just talking about
chili. The annual.
Sweetheart Luncheon Chili and Purse Auction, and so that is for the Senior Citizen Center.
Purse
Have you
auction?
done that before?
No. Now, is that slanted just toward women?
No.
Well, it says it's a purse auction.
Well-
Why is it not a wallet auction? A billfold auction.
They auction many items. In fact,
Okay.
Twine already donated.
Oh, did you?
We donated a pillow. We donated
nice.
a really
Okay.
pretty
Okay.
Valentine's pillow.
Cool.
But this is a fantastic. It's one of our favorite events. You can go eat your chili there. It's at
nice.
Central Bank this year.
It's
I'm
at
assuming
Central
that's
Bank,
where it is
right
every year.
downtown.
Just
Okay.
right downtown.
All right.
You can go eat there, say hello to your folks. Always a lot of sweet folks there. Or you can take it to go. So a lot of times, if Sarah
okay.
and I are running into the office, we will get ours to
Just
go.
did it to go.
You can get it to go. They'll just box it up
Nice.
for you, and it's delicious. And
Do
it's
they have
for a
couches down
wonderful
there?
cause. It's in the Central Bank meeting
They
room.
might. Have you seen some of that furniture? It's nice.
It is nice.
It is nice.
It
I
is
didn't know if they
nice.
had couches. So you
So
go.
you can
so
tell
it's
Jeff Foltz that you
I'll
would
tell
like.
Jeff. Jeff, can you put some couches down
Give
there?
us some couches.
February the 8th at 11 a.m.
Yes.
And that is what day is that? February the 8th.
Friday, I believe.
Is it Friday? Okay. All right. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah, run down there. Even if you can't stay.
I wonder if somebody can buy me chili
I'll buy
for
you
my
chili.
birthday. Oh, it's no. I don't want you to buy me chili.
Okay. You bought my coffee.
It's true. I did.
Yeah. Okay.
You're welcome.
Chili's on me. Thank you.
You're not drinking it, though.
I am
Mine's
drinking.
about
I'm sipping
gone.
it. I'm sipping.
Are you sipping coffee? I'm not a sipper. When I
can't
like coffee, I
believe
just keep drinking it. I try not to drink it past noon.
Well, good, because that's when you're busy.
It's true. I will be eating. My stomach does get hungry at noon.
That's right.
So what's next?
Next, okay. Also, the 8th is the Mardi Gras celebration.
Oh, yes.
At the Richmond Area Arts
Council, right on the corner.
This is going to be such a fun celebration.
And that's Friday
Yes.
evening.
So Friday evening and I did not bring my reading glasses, and we can talk about that another time.
I can. Go ahead. Now I can't see. Go ahead. I don't need to see. No, go ahead. Put them on.
I can see.
What size do you need? That's what I hate.
Randy was teasing me
I
earlier
hate
this
not
week.
having. I have to wear reading glasses. I hate it.
Yes, so I have had to incorporate reading glasses just over the past couple of weeks. At 1 minute, I had perfect vision.
It's remarkable.
And the next, I thought it would, because I was under the weather.
Yep.
And so my eye, everything, I
Yep.
just thought, it's because I'm under the weather.
Yep.
Well, lo and behold, I got nice and healthy,
Yep.
and I still
I
can't
know.
see.
Well,
Just overnight.
it happens.
The Mardi Gras celebration is at the Richmond Area Arts Council. Fantastic event, great food, live music.
From 7 to 10.
From 7 until 10.
Yes.
You,
It's
also,
very small print.
It is very small print, but they, I don't know how many of their events that you go to, but the Arts Council puts on some fantastic
nice.
events. And I think this one is
Yep.
going to be great. I was looking at the lineup earlier
It's
this week, and it's going to be great.
Ooh. Catered by Gumbo Yayas.
Yes, some
I love
authentic
some gumbo.
Cajun cuisine.
You know I make good gumbo.
Do you make good gumbo?
Oh my gosh, yes. It takes so long though.
It's a process.
It's patience. It takes me 2 days to make good gumbo. Yeah, because you have to let the roux sit overnight in the
Yes.
refrigerator. It just tastes better the next day, and then you pour it over the rice. I make good gumbo.
One of our
too.
good friends, Aaron, he is from New Orleans.
Oh, yes,
From New
yeah.
Orleans.
I
And
bet she
he
makes
will
good
bring gumbo to the office.
Aaron,
That's right.
you know Madison County Live would like to have some
That's
gumbo.
right. We would love to have some gumbo. We
Just
will
saying.
taste it for you.
If you want to, we'll try it.
That's where we'll try it. I mean,
I trust Colleen, but
If we had
would
to,
rather-
we would try it.
try it myself.
Have
I
you
don't
been
know.
to Mardi Gras? Have you been to...
I have not been to
Have
New
you been to New Orleans?
No, I have
I
not.
have
My
not.
wife has several times, but
Yes.
I can't. I don't know. I just don't.
Not your thing?
No, I mean I would like to go, but it's just something that's not on my.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd like to go to is it Monroe, Louisiana? Go see Duck Dynasty headquarters. Me and Ryan, but other than that, I mean, but she's been several times. She said it's very unusual.
Yes, it
It's
is.
very
Very festive.
very festive. She
Very
said
festive.
that's a good word
But
to
don't
put.
you
Very
think that's
festive.
true?
Very festive.
It's very festive.
Very festive. That's a
But
nice
isn't
way
that
to put
true
it.
of so many of these things?
Oh yeah.
So many of these
Yes.
things. I have not been to New Orleans. It is on my bucket list. Stewart
Right.
has been beautiful city.
Right,
Beautiful
right.
city.
That's good. Well, I like the history, like Charleston,
Yes, yes.
Savannah. I like the historical places, St.
Yes,
Augustine.
yes.
Flagler Beach, any kind of historic places, Plymouth, and Mackinac Island in Michigan. Stuff like that.
Yes.
Historic wise, I mean Gettysburg, any kind of Appomattox. All those. I want to do the Natchez Trace tour.
Oh.
I would like to do that this summer.
Oh.
My wife started a new job, so I don't know what kind of vacation she gets. But I would like to do that
You
this
would like to do
summer
that.
and do the Natchez Trail.
Make it happen.
Yeah. I can-
Make it happen.
We can
right?
drive. We can drive. Probably take a Chevy.
A
You'd have-
Chevy.
yeah, you'd have to take a Chevy.
I hear
From Jack
that's
Burford Chevrolet.
I hear.
Throw those.
I hear that's a nice.
Incentive days today, by the way.
Tell me
GM's
about
announced their
Incentive
new rebates and
Day.
incentives.
Do you know what it is? Can
I
you
have
tell
no
us?
idea. I think you could save almost $11,000 on Tahoes, on 2 Tahoes
Really?
they have. Yep. $11,000.
That's an incentive.
Yep. And just go to jackburford.com.
Love it.
I mean, there's all kind. No, you cannot get a cheaper Chevrolet around than other at jackburford.com.
And Jack Burford
Yeah, they've been around
moving
over
and
55
shaking
years.
and
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a nice
Family
team.
owned, operated,
Such a wonderful,
a wonderful
nice
team,
group.
a wonderful group. Okay,
Okay, and
events.
Yes, I think those
Is that
were the
it?
three. I thought
That was it? Okay.
I think those were
That was
the three
it.
that we were knocking out for this
Okay,
week,
all
right? Because
Yep, that's it.
there are more.
There's more and more in every Saturday. We'll get
Every
more and
Saturday.
more. Well, how do you? Since this is our first one, how do you want to wrap it up? We don't really have a. Do we have a wrap up theme song? I guess I need to develop one.
I think
Do you
we-
sing?
No, my daughter does.
Oh, does she sing?
Yes, my daughter does.
Maybe we should have her on the show.
Yes.
I wonder if my brother plays the piano. He sings.
There you go.
I wonder if we could get him to do a little jingle.
A little jingle, I think, would be good.
Do we want it corny? Or do we
No.
want it? No, we don't want it corny.
No.
You have an image to uphold. I don't really have. I'm up for anything. I still want to do a show in front of a green screen with sock puppets. I've never had that opportunity.
Now I
yet.
would sign up for that.
I mean, you know,
I mean, there is an
hey,
image,
Colleen.
but
Hey, Colleen, it's Stuart.
I would completely sign up for that. I would. I love that's
I love sock
fun.
puppets. I guess maybe I loved the show Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood because he was king of puppets and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's very easy, monotone,
So good.
soothing voice, welcoming voice.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street, we're talking about me not being on social media very often, but occasionally when I am on, apparently I follow Sesame Street.
Oh, you do follow Sesame
I follow
Street?
Sesame Street.
I do not.
And you gotta hop on because
Maybe
they
I
actually
should.
do a lot of
really neat stuff.
really sweet things on there, and
Maybe I
just a
should
lot of
follow.
development things.
I
But
didn't know they were on
occasionally they will
social
put
media.
up a really sweet little meme, and I sent one to Stuart last
Oh, really?
week, and he said that is. And it was funny. It was a funny one. It was funny.
There's funny
and
memes out there.
Yeah, he said that is hilarious. And do you follow Sesame Street?
And you said,
I think I do.
I think I do. I think I just
Sometimes
some
you
of those
just need
pages
some
pop up
joy
with
in your word.
like. It's sort of like Friends, like this page, okay?
Sometimes you just need like you're talking about Mr. Rogers. Sometimes you just need a little joy in your world. And so if my joy comes in the form of Bert and Ernie,
memes,
then
mine sock puppets.
there you go.
Sesame Street.
We love you, Madison County Live.
I love Mr. Rogers.
We hope
He's very homely. It's very homely. Do we roll a close?
Yes, we're going to roll a close.
All right. Is
We're
it
gonna
probably
roll a
the
close.
same open with thanks for watching? Probably.
Well, it just
we haven't really made one yet.
depends on how much.
Since this is the pilot
depends on
show,
how much work Randy's going to put into it.
please do not put bad comments down here.
That's right.
I don't want to take them off. Make sure they're all positive.
Yes, and that is one thing that we did talk about.
Yes.
Is that this is a good news show.
Yeah. We want to talk about good things, events, things happening.
There's a lot of joy out in the world,
exactly.
and if we can share an ounce of that,
Yes,
that is
yes,
what we're going
yes.
to do.
And if you want to help sponsor the show, you can do that as well.
Great.
So send
I
us
love
a
it.
private message on Facebook, Madison County Live. It's on Facebook. And either Colleen or I will give you a call back and see where we go from there.
Have you on?
Yeah, come on the show.
Come on
the show, talk about your product. Right?
Show us what you got.
Make sure it's age appropriate. We don't talk about any product.
No. He kind of opened.
Always one step, but I keep it subdued.
It was.
I keep it subdued.
We were so close. We were
I know.
almost wrapped up.
Almost wrapped up. Okay, come down and see Colleen at Twine.
Yes.
What's your hours?
We are open Tuesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
So Monday's off.
This is
Wow.
a consistent.
Wow.
I will tell you.
That makes more sense now when I come on Mondays.
I work from 7 to 7,
That's true.
6 days a week.
You do.
But
You're a hard worker.
Thanks. You are too.
You do.
It's
Nice of you to say.
Thank you. But we are
Some
not.
people
I'm
think
not
I don't do a lot.
physically- you do.
I know, okay.
You really do. You do. But we are closed on Sunday and Monday.
That's true. Good.
Sunday and Monday.
I do like, speaking of that, doorbells.
Yes.
I love their little sign.
Isn't it sweet?
Sundays are made for naps
for
and
naps
Jesus.
and Jesus.
I think that's good.
It
I
is.
think that's
And
a little funny
she
little thing.
believes that too.
Yeah, I like it.
Have you
She's
seen
closed.
her dog? Their dog?
No.
We're gonna have to have.
I have the dog on the show?
Have to have.
Oh, bring your pet to Twine Day. We should have that. I think that would be great.
So sweet.
Okay,
Her
Colleen.
name's Louise.
I'm Louise.
Louise.
Nice. What kind of dog is it?
I don't want to misspeak.
Oh.
It'll be a surprise.
Okay, good. She don't know. It's not one of the dogs that stares at you where it looks like a human being, is it? Okay.
No, in fact,
They'll scare me.
Tyler posted an adorable
Bell picture.
Bell picture
Nice.
of them
I like it.
last night.
All right. So we hope this works out since it's being our first show. But I think it was fun. I had fun.
I had fun.
It doesn't take much to make
We
me
are
have fun.
we are easily entertained.
All right. So you're going to roll the open? You want me to roll the close? Or the close? I guess we could roll the close. Same open, right?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay. All right. Roll that close.
Roll it.
You're watching Madison County Live.